Hello guys, this is DJ Dimaliuat, and for this episode, I'm with Floi, Floi Wycoco, and he's joining us for Project Six Figures. Again, Floi is the founder of TGFI, or the Global Filipino Investors. That's one of the biggest online communities in Facebook, and very successful. Talagang ang daming branches na rin and groups na nag-spring out from this community. No? And because of this also, marami na rin siyang nanganak na different businesses. Diba? Pinanganak na different businesses and engagement and grew as a really successful entrepreneur as well. No? So why not let's hear from Floi and his story on how this idea or this venture came about, and of course, yung background na rin niya. So Floi, kwento mo naman, pakilala ka sa amin, share your background and also your businesses and your major source of income.
All right. So hello to all of our members in the Six Figures a Month Income PH na tinayo ni DJ. So remember, DJ is used to be one of our regular hosts in
TGFI
Motivate Mondays. Yeah. So now for me, so yun, nag-start ako as I can start my story as when I was an OFW. Everything started there. So at first, in terms of making money, no. So ang idea ko lang was about the income, no, the salary that I get from my job, no. So without me knowing, there are a lot of ways, but multiplying that income will not be possible by just expecting that you get something every month, no. So you also have to learn how to manage your finances. So from there, when I was an OFW, before everything started or before namin nasimulan yung TGFI as an investment community, to be honest, wala naman ako alam about investments, finance, business. Totally zero knowledge.
Before?
It's actually the community who also taught me, and of course mentors in the community that also have helped me to hone what I know today, no. So by knowing proper financial management up to investing into different forms of investment instruments, from there, inch by inch, nag-start rin to create mini sources of, kumbaga, mga money making machines, no. So that's where I also realized that there's a big opportunity when you were able to create a highly interactive online community, just like TGFI. Of course, the Six Figures a Month PH futures direction, for sure, ganyan yung direction ng
for sure. Yeah.
So ayun, from there I created a group, so TGFI, and then people started to come in. Ang pinaka-reason lang naman when we created the group is, to be honest, ako, on a selfish side, is gusto ko lang malaman paano ba mag-invest sa stocks.
Okay.
Or yung mga, sige, paano ba saan ba dapat maglagay ng pera, ganyan. Okay. So, that's from my self benefit na purpose. And then eventually it grew. We started to realize that people are keen to be part of the organization or the online community, kasi nga we have the same intention, and then there's fire within ourselves na, hey, if you want to become financially successful someday, kailangan nag-uusap-usap yung mga like-minded people. That's where how TGFI have grown. And then we had it incorporated when I was nasa Singapore pa ako noon. So when we had it incorporated, kailangan may magawak ng TGFI in full time. Okay. So I was thinking back then, should I renew my employment overseas or TGFI? So yun yung dalawa kong option. So of course I chose the latter. So we I decided to go home in the Philippines for good. But of course, hindi naman siya madali. First 3 years, I was never paid on a monthly basis, as in taghirap. Hindi naman taghirap. Hindi na, on the side ng TGFI. No, wala
Yeah.
talaga. As in
Yeah.
palabas. Di pala
Tama.
palabas.
Palabas
As in
pa.
palabas.
Oo.
Oo. I had to um, enter different fields. No, I tried to go back in the corporate world. So I was in ano ba noon? PLDT Sun Smart.
Okay.
Yan. Nabutan na yung transition noon. Dumating
Okay.
pa ako doon. Tapos talagang na lang sa ano ko na ay parang gusto ko na talagang mag-time sa TGFI. Pero hindi ko kaya kasi hindi naman pa ako papasweldohin nito eh. So I
Tama.
tried financial advising. I
Yeah.
became an accredited financial advisor in one of the biggest insurance companies in the country. Siguro
Yeah.
alam ni DJ ano yun.
Yeah. Kilala
So
ko
yun,
yan.
kilala ni DJ yun. And then, so I started to earn. So doon ko nakita, okay itong financial advising because doon yung point na people started to also get to be curious what's the importance of being insured, getting an
Yeah.
investment, what are the basics, no? And then, later on, yun lang talaga may nag-push na lang sa akin na, hey, we have to create a business model for TGI. So, when we created one, it started as a monthly stock market newsletter pa yun. Yun yung pinaka-initial na model niyan. And then, we pitch it to potential investors or angel investors. And then hanggang sa nakakita kami ng mga tao na fit in our advocacy and our goal. So funded, and then from there yun na nakapag-start na to go full-time in TGFI. But again, ulitin ko, it was not easy. First 2-3 years talagang wala. When I went full-time in TGFI, halos palabas pa rin ako on the first year to 2 years. And then, yun na. Now,
what year was this? Nagsimula?
Group started 2012.
2012. Nice. So yung first 3 years talagang yun nga, puro palabas. Pero ganun talaga di ba? When you're parang starting something, really building a community lalo na, or a passion, usually talagang you do it on the side, kasabay nung talagang main source of income mo. Until nag-transition. Yun na nga, nagkaroon ng transition. And nakakatuwa kasi kinuwento mo na nag-pitch kayo sa mga investors. So, and not a lot of people do that, no? Na parang ikaw talaga hinanap mo. I think yun yung something that's really nakakabilib sa'yo. No? Na naghanap, talagang ginawa mo yung route na yun. You went through that route and offered maging tunay na negosyo si TGFI, maging legit na ganon. So, anong year ka nakakuha ng partners or mga investors?
2015. 15?
Yeah, 2015. So, after
parang
2 years.
Okay.
No. And then from there, businesses.
Yes, so we started first dun sa monthly subscription model.
Okay.
Then we built our online academy. So ngayon we call it Web Academy, TGFI Web Academy. Yeah. And then we started to enter in the events industry. So nakakapagod yung events, but for some time it became our bread and butter in TGFI.
And Financial Literacy Summit, di ba?
Yes. So, Finlit Summit. So, marami yan. Yun nga lang kasi nakakapagod talagang events. To be honest, nakaka-stress. But it's, again, ano naman yan eh, when you're building a business, you're just not there for the money. It's also you want your message to be heard through that organization you built. So, yun din yung naging reason. Kaya hold on lang. But if people have been with us, kumbaga kung nakita niyo yung growth of, or let's just say yung naging direction of TGFI, maraming ring business redirection, or marami kaming pivot sa business model. But just like right now, no? So one of the things that affected us is, of course, the current global pandemic. So ako, I'm not denying it, and it's hard from our end being an events company.
Yeah.
But it also help us to also build what are the strengths of TGFI. So we also realize that part of our strength is our community,
Yeah.
the organization that we have built, and our presence in social media. And most companies, they want to engage with us for the reason na they want to be at least featured in the online community na
Yeah.
nagawa ng TGFI. So yun yung direction ngayon. So kumbaga, again, it's not easy but fulfilling yung or worth it yung bawat hirap kasi wala namang negosyong madali. So,
Tama,
to be
totoo
honest.
naman. Totoo.
So pero worth it. Yeah.
Ang galing, ang galing. So really, TGFI started with curiosity and then eventually the passion to move forward the advocacy, di ba? And
That's right.
tuloy-tuloy nun, eventually it paid dividends to you. Di ba? Na eventually that community you built, maraming naging resulta yon. Parang yung, di ba sabi nila, pag nagsulat ka ng libro, you don't really just earn from the book, but everything that goes around the book. So parang ganun din yung nangyari sa TGFI, di ba? You built the community, but all the other benefits or yung mga naging tie-up na businesses na nangyari all around, nag-benefit ka doon. So can you talk about some of the things na nangyari, like yung nga, nagkaroon ka ng mga speaking engagements wherein
Yeah.
help you to make 6 figures a month no income. Sige.
Well, so yun, speaking engagements, one of the regulars ko yan na money-making machine, no?
Okay.
For the reason that when we were able to build the organization, TGFI, companies also started to recognize who are the people behind the organization. So
Okay.
they want to also conduct investment-related na mga seminars. So I'm currently resource speaker of different companies. So yun, that's one of the biggest cash cows that I have. And then some affiliates, especially when we get to promote the investments that we trust, no?
Okay.
So I was able to build kumbaga more ano na yun, passive naman. So yung mga yung affiliate that the affiliate commissions that I'm getting from there. And then different consultancy. So I've been doing marketing consultancy. I've been doing business consultancy.
Nice.
Recently was able to help a startup. Was able to raise capital for them, almost 10 million. So from there may ano doon, may consultancy
doon. Yeah, consultancy.
All of it sprout yan from
the community.
The foundation.
And the journey, I think the journey that you had by building TGFI throughout the years, you gained experience and wisdom. Na yun nga, pag nagto-talk ka, you're not just bookish, but really talking about what you've learned real time, di ba? And then yun nga, you're able to give consultancy, become a consultant because again, na-experience mo na, pinagdaanan mo na eh. Di ba? Yun. So tama, ang ganda nun eh. And it's never wasted. Those things, those times wherein marami kang, sabi mo nga, palabas pa, it's your tuition fee that allowed you to make good income right now. Tama ba, Floi?
Yeah. But, totoo yan. To be honest, sa industry ngayon, when we're talking about building your credibility, so totoo lang, napakadali to build a credibility right now. No? So I'm not saying that all of those people that you want to follow in terms of performance, hindi ganun kaganda yung performance. But let's be practical here. No?
Yeah.
When you have a Facebook account or a Facebook page, a business page, just tell something about your business, boost it. Suddenly, you just see yourself, you're building your own community already. Napakadali. Mabilis gumawa ng credibility ngayon. of course, it's also part of the responsibility. If you started to create that credibility, it's also your responsibility, our responsibility, to guide the people properly, or the people who follow you, na kailangan tama yung binibigay mo sa kanilang direction. So, but again, all of these efforts naman, I guess, whatever we are right now, it will not happen kung wala rin talaga yung passion mo sa ginagawa mo. Kasi kung
Tama.
ano, sukot sa suko lang, na tagal ko na sinukuan to, pero
Totoo.
worth it naman. Again, talagang you just don't expect that when you enter a business, on the first year, revenue making ka na kagad, or smooth na kagad yung takbo ng cash flow tayo. Kasi again, ano yan, again, di ba? It's like a roller coaster ride, no? So there are downfalls, there are rise. So my suggestion is, every downfall that you guys experience, no, just accept it. At the same time, try to learn from those falls, kasi that's how, doon ka talaga matututo. That's how you will hone your skills, hone yourself to be a stronger person. Kung business ang pinili mo, then stronger business person, or investor, stronger investor in terms of picking the right investments. Ayun.
Tama yun. Tama yun. Tama yung sabi mo na it's not always rosy at first eh. A lot of people, naalala ko nung bago akong negosyante, when I was just starting, I was thinking, ayoko mag-fail. Di ba? Parang gano'n. Sana hindi ako mag-fail. Pero, hindi eh. I mean, there will always be...
Kailangan nyo.
Dumadaan siya doon eh. Oo.
Kailangan nyo.
And when you overcome one failure, then you realize normal lang pala, no, na mag-fail. And because dadaan ulit, like itong COVID, hindi naman siya failure, but it's really a big challenge, di ba? So, and there's always temptation to give up or keep moving forward. Eh. Di ba? Lagi naman ganun. And I'm sure people can relate to that. But all those years working, you for the past 8 years, for the past 12 years of doing business, I think it has prepared us entrepreneurs. Siguro yun lang yung edge, no, ng mga seasoned entrepreneurs na sa mga bagong mag-i-start pa lang, na somehow yung na-build up na yung sarili mo, 'di ba, na through times you were really made better. Parang stronger, So I think that journey, and bata ka pa rin naman, 'di ba? Bata pa naman tayo. I'm sure there's still a lot of years ahead na marami pang mangyayari. So itong first 8 years, 10 years of business is just a start. Parang nagkukwentuhan nga kami ng partner ko sa Driven, si Lubar, parang I feel 20% pa lang nagagawa natin, parang ganyan. There's still a lot more to come. Yun. So, and I think that's with TGFI. Kaya nga, ang daming mong pivot, di ba? Kasi you're finding the right, ganoon naman sa business, hindi naman porke, this is not working, sarado na natin. Di ba?
So,
yun. So,
siguro, the reason behind is, we try to find what works for us. No?
Okay.
So same with other businesses. No? Sometimes, lalo na pag startups, no, ang isa sa biggest temptation or biggest mistake ng startups is that when they started to get that funding, they want to do a lot of things.
Tama.
To the point na nade-defocus. So, when they want to do a lot of things, tendency is yung strengths supposedly nila, hindi sila nakakapag-focus doon. To the point na they're putting too much effort into different things na wala na. Suddenly, they'll just see themselves, wala na. Bagsak na talaga ito.
Instead na makilala sa isa, sa something, parang na-deplete pa yung galing. Ganon.
Yes. So if you're a business owner, and trying to look ano ba yung core, or even on a personal perspective, ano ba yung core mo, ano ba yung can be your money making opportunity, go back to basics. Ano ba yung what works for you, and then from there focus on that, and then once it started to double whatever you're earning, so that means it works for you, then put more effort into that. So again, sometimes you just have to go back to basics and see ano ba yung what's worked for you and focus on that.
Ang galing nun. Actually, I read in the book, I think this is 80-20 rule, no? The 80-20 rule, something like that. Nakalimutan ko yung exact title ng book. But if you focus on your strengths or kung saan ka magaling, you can become an Olympian eh. But if you focus on you're not really good where you're not really good at or hindi ka fit doon, your best will be just mediocre. 'Di ba? So doon ka na sa may laban ka na you can be the best, you can be known. 'Di ba? That's why focusing on where you're good at. Ang daming pwedeng gawin eh. Pero all you need to is just be known to one. To be na number one sa isa. Parang ganun, di ba? Or one of the top dun sa isang certain industry. And tama ka, a lot of people are trying to do a lot of things. Di ba? It doesn't mean hindi ka pwedeng magdagdag ng business. Kasi people do that eh. But from what I learned nga, and kakausap ko nga lang din kay Mark, so yun, nagkakwentuhan kami. Pag successful na, tsaka pwede kang magdagdag, di ba? When this one is already flying, yes, you can add up. Eh yung iba parang, di ba, iba nga na ma-maximize yung potential ng isa, dagdag na ng dagdag. And I think it's good if there are startups right here listening to you. I think that's a very valuable advice, Floi. No, na pag nakakuha ka ng funding, wag mong gawin lahat, di ba?
Yeah.
Ang daming gustong gawin eh. Ako, I cannot talk about it because hindi naman ako dumaan sa ganong process. Sa'yo, you've experienced that, no? You got funding, no, from investors, and then you just focus, find the right fit sa inyo.
Kaya ko yan nasasabi kasi pinagdaanan namin yan nung nagsimula kami. Ay, malaki kaming pera. Ano kaya gagawin namin? Hire ng maraming tao. Then eventually we realize, bakit parang dami nating tao tapos yung cash coming in hindi ganun kalaki. So that's where we realize, it's already out of our control. We need to go back, step back muna tayo and see how we can manage our finances. So bootstrap. So again nga, isa rin talaga sa mali ng mga startups, once you start to get your funding, don't hire too many people. Tama. Because that's how it will give you challenge. Not unless your business is already making money for you. Up to the point na tutulog ka, kumikita yung business. Okay, you can hire. That means
kasi scaling up na yun eh. Scaling up na yun, nag-work na eh. Pero if you're just trying to figure it out, hindi pa pwede. Dapat maganda yung unti-unti. Yeah, I like it. I like that share. Ito lang siguro, maybe a lot of people would want to learn this because only a few people would probably, they would meet na experience mo wherein you pitch your business to investors or to potential people who would help. So how did you came about that? Share a little bit story, mga failure mo din, no, na reject ka, ganyan, and then yung eventually naging successful. You don't need to name names if hindi kailangan, but just talk about that journey.
Well, it took us several months before we were able to get the funding that we need.
Okay.
But before that, again, kung nakita yung story namin sa TGFI, we started with the founders, and then some of the founders, ako na lang natira, or may isa pa natira, dalawa na lang kami. Tapos we asked for help from volunteers. On the first year, 2 years, active pag volunteers, active yan. Pero after that, after 2 years, talagang they will try to look for sustainability.
Yeah, of course.
So it happened to us. So our volunteers, kumbaga yung naging second round of our people behind TGFI, nagsipag-alisan. So up to the point na parang lost na, parang gagawin na namin. Paano masusustain ng TGFI kung walang tutuloy, wala ka namang pambayad sa tao. Then we decided to switch our business model to focusing on online education, which is webinars. So ano pa yun, parang 5 years, more than that, hindi pa uso yung mga webinars. So isa sa good pa isa na unang pinosisyon yung webinar. So napaaga. We pitch it to different investors, potential investors. We saw naman that there's a big interest. But before that, ang naalala ko, there's one foreign guy who wants to be featured in TGFI, foreigner to, no? Wants to be featured in TGFI, sabi ko, and he wants to partner pala. He wants us to market his product, services. Sabi ko, sige, if you're very keen to work with us, why not you try to look on our direction, and maybe you want to see if you're fit to be one of our capital, our VC. So sabi niya, nagulat siya, parang what you will offer me your company? Your company is not even worth $1. So sa akin yun, it was a wake up call for me na I will show to this guy one day that we're not that yung whatever worth he's thinking about us, it's we will go more than that, 100 times on that. So we were able to show it. We were able to prove to people that TGFI is not just ordinary organization. That what we want is continuity of the advocacy, so that people will realize that it's a need for us to learn about proper finance or investments, business education, yan. So from there, yun, nakahanap kami ng mga right fit for TGFI. So that's how.
Galing.
Yun yung mga Cinderella story. Sarap balikan.
Oo.
But again, sure that we're super successful today. There are challenges pa rin. It's hindi naman iwasan yan eh. So, but again, masarap na pinagdadaanan to. Kasi kung di mo pagdadaanan yan, what more pag mas malaki na yung problem, di ba?
Yeah, madaling give up. Oo. That's true. So, actually, what I realized guys, those rejections actually help you to grow some more and prepare. Posibleng tama yung sinasabi nila na when I was interviewing Jerome San nga, sabi niya, he wanted to bring Robert Kiyosaki here in the Philippines. It took him 12 years because the Rich Dad Asia is telling him, you're not ready. And he realized nga, if he brought Robert Kiyosaki earlier, they would have lost money. Parang ganon. So, probably those rejections is telling us na maybe you're not yet ready pa nga. So you have to grow yourself more. Diba? So sometimes, even ako we get frustrated when we don't get what we want and things don't go our way. But maybe we're not yet ready and these circumstances or the things that are happening are preparing us to be a bigger and better version of ourselves in the future. So I think
sometimes you need those three type of frustrations kasi nga it helps you to hone yung diskarte mo. If something did not work, what's your plan B? So it helps you to create different plans, no? So kailangan pagdaanan yung mga ganyan.
Tama, Floi. Ganda ng story, And again, what I saw in your experience is that building the community, having that passion, it will eventually pay dividends and reap rewards. And ngayon nga, of course, there's still a lot of challenges. You will still want to grow your company. We don't want to stop there. But, you took 5 to 8 years before this becomes somehow a success, di ba? Tama?
Somehow.
3 years. Actually, 3 years walang kita. After that, doon na nagsimula.
Wala, alam mo, nagtuturo ako ng digital marketing session. Part na ng tinuturo ko sa mga speaking engagements ko. Sabi nila, sir, TGFI naman, laki-laki na ng following nyo eh. Kaya nakikwento nyo yung mga yan. So sabi ko, did you know that member number 1 is me? And the first person who liked our fan page, that's also me. So we start with the member. Everything starts from small. Eventually, it will grow. So, kumbaga, people just have to realize na huwag nyo madaliin. You want to be successful. It will not really take an overnight success.
Ilan na ba yung followers ng TGFI? Di ba? Actually, let me check din. Para at least makita natin. Kasi last time I checked, 100,000+. You cannot just see the exact number. So
our page right now, we have 430,000 followers. Ito, isa sa proud ako sa milestone sa TGFI. They will say that vanity number yung organic reach, no?
Yeah.
But it's not.
Hindi rin basta-basta
It matters to a lot of people.
Tama.
So imagine influencers. Imagine, let's just look on how YouTubers make money. It's from the views that they get. For
Yeah.
TGFI, before we're just getting 100,000 organic reach week on week. Masaya na kami noon. And then we realized we can make at least 500,000 per week of organic reach.
Yeah.
Big sabihin, wala kami nabayaran na any ad.
Yeah.
Sabi namin, mukhang kaya pa itong
Palakihin pa.
pa. Right
Galing
now,
eh.
we're averaging minimum of 1 million organic
Wow.
reach
A
week
week.
on week. Oh,
Oh,
so
I
it
just checked. Grabe. 436,000.
saves us so much marketing budget.
Yeah.
We have organic following. Tapos isa pa sa na-realize ko, if you're trying to build your brand over social media, this COVID times is one of the best times.
Tama.
So right now, we're averaging almost 3 million organic reach.
Wow.
Week
Kasi
on
nga
week,
nasa online lahat, no? Walang
ng tao,
trap. Ayan.
walang ginagawa. So,
Galing,
kasi
galing.
kung may gusto kong pa-viral, daling magpa-viral ng isang content kaya. Of course, you just have to be true to your message. People are not stupid enough na hindi yan basta-basta magla-like. But if they get to relate to your content, maposition nila yung story mo, kung ikaw nag-share ka ng story mo, to their story, they will like it, they will share it, they will comment, engage with you, and eventually, they will follow you, and eventually, they will call you coach, mentor, ganyan. Gulat ka na lang, people are calling you coach, mentor. Ako, ayaw na mapatawag ng coach or mentor. Pero, that's how people sees us. So again, there's also responsibility there. So, but yun nga, best opportunity right now if you want to build your brand over social media, ngayon yan. Hanggang nakaisip yun pa.
Oo nga. I also noticed that kasi talagang ngayon ang tao very receptive in terms of Zoom meetings, yung mga trainings na inaatinan ko almost reaches 1,000. Before, di ba? Hindi mo kayang gawin yun basta-basta ng 1 week announcement lang tapos may 1,000 kang attendee sa seminar mo, di ba? Yeah.
Gugulat yung mga tao ngayon, ang mga companies ngayon, they can do webinars naman pala.
Oo nga.
Pa-seminar pa tayo, yung pala, kaya naman pala ng online.
Yeah,
so, this is the new normal. So, we just have to adapt. So, yun din sinasabi ko. Ako, if how we make contents trending, we base it on what's the trend, no? So, yun yung tip ko na lang, no? So, for example, there's a content that is trending, you need to make your own version of it.
Okay,
so, halimbawa, ano ba nagte-trend ngayon? So, COVID-related. So, dapat may COVID-related kang content. Or, yung isang best example ko, yung nag-trend yung sa McDonald's na yung nung Valentine's, yung pila ng mga nasaktan, ganyan. So, we made our version of it. Nag-trending din. Again, if you want to make your content create good reach, another tip is, yun nga, if i-base mo yung content mo, kung ano yung in ngayon, you need to have your own version of it.
Galing. Nice. I like it. I think something that you are qualified, incredible to talk about. Kasi nagawa ng TGFI and your team, 100,000+ members ng private group and then 436,000 followers yung page. Not everyone can do that, di ba? So meaning it's really your group has done something beyond what is just ordinary. Right? So sige Floi, I have a question for you. Dito sa show na to, we call this the 6-figure question. We ask everyone who guests here this question. Let's say you don't have any business right now, but you already have those skills, experiences, wisdom that you have. No? So wag din natin naalisin yun because you have that experience, that knowledge, but you don't have any business. So knowing that, what business will you start today and why?
Well, ako, if we're talking about you having no capital, my suggestion is focus first on your skills or your interests. What's that type of skills na you think you're good at, and try to make money from there. Now, if it's interest, ano yung very interesting from you hobby? Why am I saying this? It's because when you started to make money from it, from those kind of hobbies or interest, what interests you the most, pagka may mga downfalls yun, at least you love what you're doing, passionate ka. Bumagsak man, passionate ka, kahit
Nag-enjoy
yung
ka.
ipa-rebound.
Oh,
Oo, enjoy ka.
okay.
So kung yung wala kang, kung yun, simula ka muna doon, invest in your knowledge.
Okay.
And then, next, kung wala talagang pera, I always suggest, wala kang pera, you want to start a business, go for maybe become a real estate broker. That's the very big example. Wala kang masyadong capital. Training, you just need to attend those trainings.
Okay.
But the income potential can be unlimited. Financial advising is also one way for you to make money.
So parang go into sales.
Yes, go into sales. Pero yung iba sabihin, introvert ako eh.
Yeah.
If you're introvert, you, again, babalikan mo rin talaga ano ba yung most, gives you the most interest, and you try to make money from there. Suddenly, you'll just see yourself, maybe I can train this. Maybe I'm good in gaming. Maybe I can make money from gaming. I'm good in reading books. Maybe I can make money by sharing whatever knowledge I learned from this kind of book. Again, ano lang yan, something you just have to go back on your roots and see what's effective, what's going on sa iyo, ang yung top set. Then try to make money from there.
Okay,
as long as wala kang tinatapakan.
Tama. Actually, tama yun. No? I also like what you shared. Kasi dito, when you do something that you're passionate about, mas gumagaling ka dun eh. Di ba? Either you learn or you earn, or you get both eh. Now, if you don't really earn much, you learn something. In reality, you grow from that. And then you become better. Like, for example, public speaking. Di ba? Hindi naman lahat naman, hindi naman magaling magsalita at first eh. And then eventually, as you give a lot of free talks and a lot of small training programs, eventually you become better. And then you can charge. Di ba? Parang ganon. So, even events.
Wala sa public speaking.
Di ba? So,
ako rin wala. Ayaw kong humaharap sa maraming tao. Fresh fresh grad pa ako noon. Ginawa agad akong orientation specialist yung tawag dun sa company. Sabi ko, ipapaharap niyo ako dyan, college, kaka-graduate ko lang, ang kakausapin ko, mga employees, mga iba, company, doctor, kasi yun it's an HMO company. Tapos, eventually, I can talk pala, I can speak pala to people. So, you just have to also listen from the people who also believe in you. And then, isa rin na maipapayo ko, DJ, is network. Never underestimate the power of having the right network.
The right network. Tama yun, Floi. No? Kasi you will never know, you might be business partners or they can refer someone to you, di ba? Mas dadali yung buhay eh. You don't have time to know everyone, di ba? But if you have those network, they can connect you. Ang galing. So, grabe. Thank you very much, Floi, for sharing your story. Right?
Gusto ko magkwento. Joke lang.
Oo nga eh. I mean, of course, I think I got that. I got what I want to hear din talaga. Diba? And I like your story in terms of you building the community. Kasi, I mean, a lot of people wants to make money. Pero baka inisip nila, wala namang opportunity, ang hirap naman, walang way. Hindi eh. And we're showing them na simply building a community and starting your passion project can eventually make you a big fortune. No? Basta wag ka lang titigil. Diba? Wag ka lang titigil. Yun. So I think, kasi yun yung ginawa mo eh. A lot of people have ideas, pero they stop in the middle of it. But you, I think nagtuloy-tuloy ka, hindi ka tumigil to do that. Right? So, thank you very much for that short story. I'm sure, maybe let's have another episode for more of your stories and let's have a specific topic. Kasi we can do that. No, I have a lot of interviews na, yun nga, may nakita ko na meron pa tayong ibang pag-uusapan, but maybe on another episode, yes, we will do that. And I'm sure let's talk for that.
Favorite topic ko
ngayon,
social media.
Ayun, sige, let's talk about that.
It's something that people are not aware of na it's becoming a trend. Pero they just don't know how to make money from it. So there are a lot of ways.
Sige, let's have Actually, bandang
tinuturo ko
dulo
ngayon
kasi
sa
nito,
mga
nung nagkukwento ka, dun ko na-realize, okay, yes, that's where people can learn from you more. Yun nga, kasi nga TGFI have built 460,000 plus followers, 400,000 plus followers. Paano gawin yun? And how can I make money from that? So maybe, gusto nyo ba, no? If you're watching this video and you like that, kindly comment. And whatever you learned, what's your biggest takeaway, leave a comment below so that we would know, I would appreciate what have you learned from Floi in this video. And again, if you really love this video and this show, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and please like my Facebook page, yung TGFI, like nyo na rin. Follow us in our videos and our events. Again, this is DJ Dimaliuat and also Floi Wycoco. Thank you very much for
thank
watching the show.
you.
See you again soon, guys.